Hello viewers, today I will show you step by step how to set up Google Analytics for a WooCommerce store. So for a set up the WooCommerce store from your WordPress dashboard, you need to add a plugin here so you can actually connect the Google Tag Manager, and using that plugin we would set up the data layer part so we can actually pull all the events and pass the data to the GA4. So let's see from the screen and let's learn step by step how we can set up those events. So from the WordPress dashboard, go to the plugin section. Now here from the plugin, you need to install the GTM for WP. I already installed here the GTM for WP. Just you need to add a new plugin on your WordPress website, and after add the GTM for WP, you will be able to set up the Google Tag Manager with using this plugin. So after add the plugin from the dashboard, it should be seems like this. So just you need to go to your Google Tag Manager and add the right GTM ID number here and add here, and make sure the container code should be on, and then save changes. So after add this Google Tag Manager, go to the integration, and here from the WooCommerce you need to make sure those should be click on the mark on this, so you will be able to see the data layer code. Like you should enable the track e-commerce, should be cart count in data layer, the customer data in data layer, order data in data layer. So you have to make sure that those things are marked here, and then save changes. So after add this Google Tag Manager, now I have to check from the preview that if it's working or not. So let's do the preview. So let's do purchase one product so we can see the events. You can see those events are also actually getting here. This means the data layer is working. The view item event here. Here is the add to cart. So now, as you can see, I purchased one product here, so you can see the purchase events also showing here. All the data layer info here showing the customers, all the customers info, the shipping, the items variables, the transaction ID, value, currency. So all things are working, and also the other events what we need, those events also showing here. So using those event we'll set up those events and then pass the data to the GA4 to get more accurate data here. So let's back to the Google Tag Manager. So at first I would set up the triggers part. So here I would create a few events what I need for now. Like at first with the view item, choose the custom event and add the view item. Next event would be the add to cart. So for the event setup, you have to make sure you should copy those event from the data layer event. You have to set up the customer event based on this exact event. So if you don't use the same one, it won't work. So here is the add to cart event. The next would be the vegan checkout. And the last one is the purchase one. So let's save it. So here I already set up the triggers what I need, and now I would create the variables so I can pass all the data layer variables here. Now let's create a new variable. So I already saved all the variables what I need here. So I would just copy from here. So at first I would create the variables for the items variables. Just put the variable name what you want, and the variable would be the ecommerce.items. So next one is the transaction ID. If your website have the affiliation or the coupon option or the tax info, you can just send those info as well if you want. Here is the currency variable here. And the last one is the coupon one. Which is ecommerce.coupon. So you have to set up those variables, those data layer variables based on your data layer variable from the website. So you need to make sure that. So you have to make sure that, and then you can like send those variables and create those variables from the GTM. So here all the variables what I need for now. I already created this. Now let's go to the text and create the GA4 event. So at first I would have to connect the Google tag and add the GA4 measurement ID. So to find the measurement ID, go to the admin section from the GA4, and here you will see the data stream. Click on that and you will see this measurement ID. So just copy this one, and here I would create a constant variable and paste the measurement ID number. So for the triggering would be the all pages, and just save this. Then I would create the GA4 event here. Here I will add the GA4 measurement ID. The event name I would choose here the view item, and here I would set up the event parameters. Like for the view item event parameters, I would send the items, value, and the currency. So here you need to add the right variables, e-commerce items variables. Here is the currency one, and the trigger would be the view item. View item tag, and just save it. And the next event is the add to cart. So I would just copy here, just change the triggers, event add to cart, and here I will it will remain same as like the view item. The event parameters will remain same, and also the same thing will be happen for the checkout events as well. So I would just copy this one and make the checkout. Just change the event name and change the triggers here, then save it. And the last event we need to create here, that is for the purchase. Just change the trigger for the purchase, and event name would be the purchase one. Okay, so here also I need to send some additional parameters for the purchase event. So you can see here, like we already set up the items. Now here I need to send the transaction ID. So add the transaction ID variable. I will send the value, the text, and the last one is the coupon. So here I just added those variables and send those event parameters what I need for now, and then just save it. So here all the required events for a e-commerce store what I created here from the Google Tag Manager, and when you just submit those tags, and when the visitor is coming through your website and purchase the products, so then you will get those reports from the events. From the events you will get the events. Sometimes you can see here the first event reports here within 24 hours. So it takes some time to update on the GA4, and then you will be able to all the reports here very easily. So here I just try to show you step by step how can you set up the e-commerce tracking for your e-commerce store. And if you find this video helpful, you can like this YouTube videos and subscribe the channel. And also if you want any help to set up the conversion tracking, any help regarding the GA4 or other conversion tracking setup, you can reach out to me. Thank you so much.